Hey people, look, you can see me again, kinda, just in brief little passes. Okay, today's thought and dream reconstruction in verbal form. I know, sounds weird. But there's a little talk on the internet of Project Looking Glass. From what they're saying, it was a device the military-industrial complex could use to view potential futures and outcomes. So basically like a magic mirror, like a divination glass. You could see the future and possibly do things to make it work out in your favor. Today if you read on news articles, they're working on AI that does just that. It gives you a percentage outcome of what'll happen if you do this action. 63% chance of this, 72% chance of that. They're already working on it in the public arena. Now, the military side of the patent office, they've got stuff that's classified that we won't see for another 20 years because it's classified. It's way ahead of where public technology's at. If you look on the internet a little more, you'll see that they've almost mastered the ability to give blind people sight again using a brain interface with a computer and a digital camera. So they can basically project images into a blind person's brain so that they could recognize them, so that they can basically see using a digital camera. They've figured out how to get a camera to interface with the human brain computer. That's basically what they're doing. So if you look at what they're saying about some of the UFOs that are US made, man-made, what if they've blended the AI that gives you probable outcomes with the software that allows them to connect digitally to the human brain, because a picture is worth 1,000 words. So if you could get a visualization software for like robotics, whatever, a vision system, if you could get that to operate off of visions that you create in your mind, you're just picturing things. If you can get the system to operate off of that, and it was fast enough, you would have instantaneous control that would operate anything faster than anything we've ever seen. Think of a Major League Baseball pitch. How long does that batter have to respond to the speed of the pitch, the direction of the pitch, the rotation of the ball? He has all of these things that he has to calculate in tenths of a second to direct his swing, his speed, everything to connect with that ball to get a hit. The brain is so much faster than anything we've ever made, except possibly quantum computing, but there's not a whole lot out about that as of yet. So if they've already mastered the quantum computing, so they've got the processing speed to handle it, they've figured out how to take a vision system and interface it with the human consciousness, so they're on the same wavelength. Whatever you picture is what the computer sees. If they've figured out how to do that, and they've already got the AI software that gives you potential outcomes, Project Looking Glass could be not so much sci-fi. It could be very just technology based. It's just something we don't understand yet because it's way outside of our realm of possibilities. I can see how it's perfectly feasible. If you've got enough computing power, it wouldn't be that hard. So look into Project Looking Glass. Then look into vision systems for robots. And then just for shits and gigs, check out quantum computing. D-Wave is a big name in it, so that's a place you could start. But a lot of the stuff that they're coming out with that everybody's thinking is crazy isn't that crazy. You just have to believe that the technology exists, that we can do it. That's the hard part. You guys have a good day. I'm going to go into the gym and crank out a couple of miles before I go to work. Love ya.